This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Toy Anxiety is here live on a Tuesday night. Welcome, everybody. Oh, man. Lots of people already tuning in. Whoa! 12 months of membership. We started that a year ago, I guess. Look at this. Silver K, Matt Bush. Thank you for your support. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Craig Goldberg here. Abby. Abby is off tonight. She is under the weather, unfortunately.
She is so sick of your toys and stepping over those toys, Craig.
Yeah. She is, well, as Steve Harvey confirmed last week, she's going to heaven. She's going to heaven.
Tonight?
Well, not tonight. Well, I hope.
Okay.
I don't think she's that sick, but you know, I'll have to find the original thumbnail that I had made for last week. Back when I was still excited to talk about Steve Harvey. I'm done. It's over. We're moving on. But we do appreciate everybody tuning in. Yeah, there it is. Everybody saw it. If you want the behind the scenes look, you could go to Geek Dad Life 2 on YouTube and watch me and Jay talk about it. Or as Jacob Walsh called me, it goes, "You two are just so damn happy with yourself." Which is true. We do appreciate everybody's support. But we do want to welcome our special guest. We'll start with him and then we'll introduce our co-host. First time on the channel. First time, long time. Mad Hatter. What's up, man?
What's going on, Toy Anxiety?
You're here. You made it.
I made it. This is the summit, okay? Geek Dad Life, being on Geek Dad Life, I mean, it's a small accomplishment. Who cares? But this was right here.
What are you doing? We're starting over. Yeah,
all right.
Hey,
No,
don't
we're
tell
all-
him anything.
He said it.
We're all friends and we all love each other. Yes, thank you for inviting me, guys. It's been
Absolutely,
a long time
yeah.
coming. Long time fan, first time guest. Yeah.
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 Well, we had a lot of fun at the Toy Tubers Unite
Yes.
panel at Comic-Con, and
This is true.
that was really great. So this is the continuation of that. Ryan Doe, all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic. Today's a wonderful day.
Sure. If you say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made it so wonderful? Give us some inspiration.
Oh, well, first off, I'm this close to buying a $300 sewer lair. But
Yeah?
I need everyone's help because we need this to happen so that you can have a Technodrome, Craig.
No, here's the deal.
You're not going to get Krang's transdimensional thing. Transporter? Is that what it's called?
Sure.
You
right?
had it.
Sure. And you know what? You're not going to get that if you don't buy this couch and TV and 3 walls.
Well, here's the deal.
Can you expand on the sewer? There's a sewer layer. If you can maybe expound on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Are
that
you a Turtles fan?
I haven't heard of a sewers layer, but if you can, I don't know. I'm assuming we'll talk about it at some point.
We're gonna get
we
into
should
it.
get into it. No one else is talking about it.
No one else is
So I think
No
we
one else-
should be the ones.
Let's break new ground, boys. The boys are here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you this one. If you don't buy that sewer layer, you're not going to get the rest of the house.
That's true. I saw that.
They said
There's
that.
a little bit of a punitive message
Yeah.
in the ether out there saying that, you know, you might, if you don't support, you might not get the whole set. It's worrying.
What we need.
They're making that part up. There's no more.
Well, there is.
You don't
They
eat your
showed it.
vegetables, you're not getting dessert. That's
They
what I
showed
got
it
from
2 years ago. They showed 3 rooms.
Right.
There is
Yeah,
3.
sure
Yeah,
they
there
do.
are 3 prototypes made. I
Right.
saw them with these eyes. There's a
These eyes.
kitchen, and there's the Donatello does machines. The lab.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. Until we come up with a fun slogan like no oola, no moolah for the sewer layer, then we haven't officially done our job. We'll come up with that tonight. Jacob Walsh, what's up, man?
Hey, pretty good. Heads up, no pickups over here. I got nothing. I went to
got nothing?
Target today just to look. I was like, well, let me go to Target, see what little toys I can get. Nothing.
I almost keep buying the Mirage foot soldier because it's really great.
It's cool looking, yeah.
It's really great. I'm gonna
My
buy it
Target
eventually.
has 50 of those.
There's a lot. I'm gonna army build that just by. I feel like I have to. There's so many of them.
See, NECA's going to get you one way. It doesn't matter if you don't buy the sewer layer.
Right, exactly.
Mirage Foot Soldier, very underrated item. I scoffed at him at first because the coloring was not, I don't know, a little too Purple Rain for me, but it comes with everything in the world. Like
Lots of accessories,
everything is in there, and all the weapons you would ever want.
Yeah.
Switch out. They really did that one correct. I was pretty impressed when I opened them up.
I'm scared of the
yeah.
Mirage turtles. I see a glance and I turn away and I say no because I don't. That's a road I'm trying to not go down, and I think the Mirage turtles look too good for my liking.
They're great.
Dangerous road.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
dangerous for me.
Well, let's go ahead and say hi to the chat before we get too deep into. Wait, somebody had a good one already. Somebody said, "Where is?" I want to make sure I highlight because the comments are coming fast and furious tonight. Here it is from Randall. We need a prayer for the lair. Thoughts?
We should do what if we did like a We Are the World? There's 4 of us, and we each just do a segment for the layer. Maybe like we just come up with some rhymes.
I call the Bob Dylan section of.
All right. That's the easy one. Damn it.
Hey, wait a minute. What about hashtag thoughts and layers? Thoughts and prayers.
Oh. Did you just pull that one out? That's
I did.
almost
Yeah.
too good. Okay.
Wow.
I'm very impressed.
And you can see the conclusion of that next week on Judge Judy. I'm doing the whole tour.
Going on
Man,
tour.
you're just
Doing
doing
the
the
courtroom
rounds. of all the judges.
Did the court. I got Judge Joe Brown coming up, then People's Court, and then a couple new judges people don't even know about. Judge Ryan Seacrest. And
I like that you started with a fake judge, and now you're moving to like.
yeah, pretty soon I'll be in the Atlanta Municipal Court.
Oh,
He's gonna be a
what
regular
happened?
on
Did I-
night court.
Well, that's for the divorce.
No, well, listen. If we ever get divorced, I promise we'll get so much content out of it. So that's the promise I make to our listeners.
It's all about content.
As long as we get a couple videos. Let's my
Oh, is
cat
she in
just
the room now giving you
no,
shit?
my cat just knocked
Oh.
over some Power Rangers figures that are on top of the refrigerator. So maybe that's my fault.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, let's say hi to the chat. James says turtle layers, not slut hairs. Oh, Ryan, it's already back. That was a
You're welcome.
Ryanism from Saturday. Yep.
slut hair Leia. That's my favorite thing.
I did see that on the video. It was pretty hilarious.
Davey is here. Give yourself some Mirage Turtles for your birthday, Jake. There you go.
Oh, happy
yeah.
birthday, Jacob.
Thank you.
Machines
Happy
is
birthday.
here. Allison Troy, Rondo, Tony Taponi, Michael Miller, Dora Laxon, Silver K, Brock Parker on the air, Hands Across Toy Anxiety. There you go. McFly Toys, Chuckle Shirts, Jessica Parker, Cougar McGillicuddy, James Vinipole, Doggo, Breadhead, Definitive Toys, Daniel Quay, Stephen Lawrence, McFly Toys, Brick Something, PD Dubs, lots of people in here tonight. New names, old names, Jeff White.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jacob.
Thank you.
AJ Quick. There was never going to be a bedroom. NECA. Yes. Johnny Cock is here. I don't want to give anybody's business, but it's not above Ryan Dole to FaceTime me at 2 a.m, hanging out with our own listeners and watchers. They're all good people. Look at this guy just on the town with Johnny Cock. I love that.
That's how I roll.
That
I ain't
is how
going
you roll.
anywhere without Johnny Cock.
I love that. So
Sounds like a Hatter character now.
I'm going anywhere.
I'm already writing, baby. All right.
Yeah.
Country Boy, Chinovo, Thanos Copter, and so on and so on. Tony Taylor is here. Highly articulated. Hello. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out tonight. We're going to have some fun. We got some toys to talk about. Not the biggest toy news week of all time, but there's just a lot of ongoing things. For instance, the HasLab, the Ghost, unlocked Ezra today.
Thank God.
Good
There
Hey,
you
job.
how
go.
much? I better get all of them, for fuck's sakes.
Well, it's at 11,000, and
I think they're going to do it. I think we're getting everybody.
I think so too. They've got some time.
What's the highest tier to unlock everybody? I don't know
17.
much about the Ghost.
17,000.
17,000. Okay.
So we've
And
got.
they're at
There it is,
11.
We're at 11.
And
15
there's
days.
how many days?
There's going to be a bump at the end, but it's like, well,
Like
Ahsoka starts
cocaine?
today. No.
Oh yeah, you got some free marketing with Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard bump though. 11 to yeah.
It can do it. We've seen crazier shit happen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hey, we've even said HasLabs go backwards on the last day. Anything can happen. Anything can happen when you're a HasLab. They did announce next week there's going to be a Star Wars stream, a Starburst stream. I almost said Star Wars live stream with more reveals, and I'm sure they'll be plugging the Ghost. So
That's Lair confirmed.
there you go. We'll see. Well, listen, guys, we're gonna get to the super chats right now because there's a bunch of them, and I want to acknowledge all the people who have hit their 1-year membership as well. Should we do it? And then we'll
Let's do it.
All right, AJ Quick, Craig, I'm pregnant and at yours. I'll see you on Paternity Court this Thursday. You can't watch Paternity Court with AJ Quick because he looks up the spoilers while you're watching it. True story. He's like, I know what happens to this young couple. Matt Bush, thank you so much. Just here for classic Craig behavior. I promise you're going to get some of that tonight. And then, like we said earlier, Davey, 12 months, Brock Parker, Jessica Parker, Skylar Davis, Tony Taylor, AJ Quick, Jason Grahowski, and Allison Troy. Thank you all for being members of the channel. We'll have some news for you coming up pretty soon. It's going to be cool. So should we start with some pickups? Jake, I know you say you don't have any.
Yeah, none over here. You
Well,
guys
you have
go
a
for it.
Okay. Well, let's go for it. Guest, Matt Hatter, do you want to start us off? Do you have anything to show off?
Guest has pickups. All right. So I have I got Elisa right here
Ooh.
from the Gargoyles line. Okay. Very traditionally small NECA box, which I like. It's kind of, the Gargoyles boxes were all very, very large.
Their
and
wings were out.
yeah, that's right. That's right. And then I also got with her, I got the armored Xanatos. So I'll be opening these two together. They got a regular Xanatos and then they got armored Xanatos. And so this guy will look really good next to just all the armored guys. And then, lovely people, I have Short Round. No time
Nice.
for love, but time for figures, right?
Nice.
I got this. And then was there anything? Oh, and then I got this guy right here. This was the other pick. I'm very excited about it. I'm excited about all of them, but this guy, I'm gonna get the name right. I almost cursed. Can I curse here? Is
Yeah.
Fuck
Yes,
yeah.
please
Yeah,
do.
dude, we're not like that PG.
We're
Not
not- we're
PG
not.
Sundays, you know what I mean?
We're not
It's
like that other fucking dude.
Yeah.
Right here, the High Warden Slug from the Four Horsemen. This is
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like it's like a take on what is it, Slushhead from Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do something fun with him because I look at this guy and I think like this is Krang's like older brother that like moves in with him or something, and it's like a sitcom or some shit like that. So
Perfect Strangers,
rules are-
but Dimension X.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Perfect strangers, but Dimension X. That might be the go. That might be the way in. But that's everything. As if that wasn't enough. But yeah, those are the pickups. I think that's it.
I'm grateful. I was never like into gargoyles as a kid. Jake, were you into that? Did you watch that?
I watched it a little bit. Yeah.
The figures are awesome though,
Yeah.
but they are big. The boxes are huge.
Yeah,
at Target.
But I toss out all the boxes anyway.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
and they take up maximum shelf space because their wings are like fucking. It's like you need a whole sewer layer just to display one one gargoyle. That's the wingspan.
You know how some people can like tell what time it is by looking at the sun?
Yeah.
I can tell the price point of a NECA figure by how big the box is.
How big the
Yeah. Like,
are you right? Can you guess on these?
let me see.
Well,
now
here you
I've
go.
backed myself into a corner.
Let's start with this guy, and I'm hoping that I
don't
remember.
know.
him.
Prices keep changing. So
Yeah, I mean, is that a standard size Ultimate box?
This is standard size. This is the size of all of them. The Elisa is the one that's smaller, but this is
Okay.
like your standard size.
Okay, so I'm thinking like $39.99.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
Yeah.
wow.
Just like
Heck.
that. Just fucking drop the
Hey,
mic.
Drop
All right.
the mic.
Yeah.
1 year of being a NECA Target ambassador under my belt. I know all the prices. Hey, when they rolled out that ambassador program for like 3 weeks, I took it really. I was like going to my Target once a week. I was organizing the shelves, taking the pictures.
Wait, were you really a NECA? You were a NECA ambassador?
Well, they don't talk about it that much anymore. But
They don't do it.
That was
it
a
just
program.
disappeared. I tried to do it, and
Okay.
somebody else had already signed up for Valdosta. And I was like, who the fuck in Valdosta is trying to be a NECA ambassador, but other than me?
So you
I
know,
was mad about it.
Yeah.
they rolled out this program where like you could tell them what your target was, and for you sign up and you would go organize the shelves, take pictures to make sure that it was like to keep the distributors in check, basically. And
Okay.
then like you could win a gift card. I've never won anything. I've also stopped doing it 2 years ago. But anyways, cool.
I think they stopped doing it 2 years ago too.
And that's a little bit about me. Let's acknowledge this super chat. Johnny Cock, $5. Happy birthday, Jacob Walsh. Just bringing my tithe to the Church of PVC. Bless me, Reverend Goldberg. Reverend Goldberg. You haven't heard that much. Rabbi, please. Thank you. Also, Dole gives warm hugs. He does.
I
Ryan
do.
Dole he'll bear hug you, man.
I would love to get a Ryan Dole hug. But
Yeah,
it didn't
you
come
can
down
get one.
to-
I'm selective of who gets them, and I'll tell you.
No, but you weren't.
No,
weren't
you're
at
not, Ryan.
FCC.
I don't want everyone in the chat trying to give me a hug.
I've seen Ryan with a few drinks at him at Star Wars Celebration, hugging everybody.
Oh, yeah, hugging everybody. Hugging-
I love it. Okay, let's Ryan, do you have some pickups?
Actually, I got gifts.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Speaking of Johnny Cock, I got some of his wonderful artwork
Cool.
Ooh,
that he was rocking at the convention he was at.
look at that.
So I got this
Beautiful.
wonderful Kitty Pryde. As for those who don't know, Kitty Pryde is probably in my top 5 favorite like comic book characters. And this being a very Jewish centric show, I just felt like it was good to have Kitty Pryde there.
Kitty Pryde, Jewish X-Men, everybody. Kitty Pryde and Magneto, the Jewish, representing both sides of the Jew spectrum in X-Men. People don't know that, okay? I just want to. I feel like
need to know.
it's important to land on that point, though.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. This one's from
Oh my God, I love that. That is
Johnny.
Awesome.
Hey, there's that one's Johnny, and this one's
That's adorable.
Johnny.
Yeah.
He's awesome. I'm gonna say that right now. Super generous. Was not expecting any of that. It was great. I'm gonna show off one more thing that I got here. I just want to make sure I got the address right as well.
Like his home address?
No. I just want to say, like, because it did not come
Write it in the chat.
right in the chat. Right? Like it's been bonkers. But Craig, you got one from him, from Darren, right?
I did. I got a Ghostbusters version of what you're about to show.
Because this,
okay.
I wanted to say, like, because I wanted to make sure. Because this came, like, right across from, like, the other end of the country down in the States.
Right.
And this is all wood, and he made this.
Look at that.
Wow.
This is insane. And
That's-
it's got weight. I don't know how I'm going to hang this up yet.
I told Ryan to go
Right
down
above
the
your bed.
I told Ryan to go
Shank.
but just like in Nightmare on Elm Street when Nancy has the crucifix above her bed to protect her from Freddy Krueger, you could have
right.
that above your bed to protect you
Yeah.
from Todd McFarlane invading you in your dreams.
Ryan
Right?
prays to it every night. You get down on your knees and you're praying to the superpowers.
Well, it was funny. Even when he's getting my address right, making sure everything's getting sent out correctly, we're like FaceTiming and I'm at work. Good stuff. Super
That's
nice,
awesome.
super chill guy. And again, super generous. This is like, it's incredible. And super rad. So thank you
awesome.
very much, Darren, for this. This is super, super cool. And I do have a wall spot for it. I just got to figure out how I'm going to hang it up.
I told Ryan to go to the office of his apartment complex and just hang it up there unannounced, see if they say anything.
Yeah. But
guys,
no, this is cool. Like, and again, this is all like,
no, that's
kinda,
beautiful.
it's so good. So good.
Guys, I'm
So-
having a little bit of trouble with our images. I'm trying to update the top super chat, but it's not downloading right. So bear with me. But yeah, Ryan, that's amazing. He does incredible work. Is he in the chat?
He is in the chat.
I want to make sure that we plug his Instagram. So
Yes.
Darren, make sure
Because he
share
does
your,
do commission work as well. So
share your Instagram and we'll put it on the screen there. Okay, cool. Let's okay.
I
I've
do
got
want to clarify this. I did not earn this because my cyborg is a repro. It's just a heads up.
Yeah.
It's just to make. I just want to make sure I have this, and that jerk over at Geek Dad Life didn't. So I just want to make sure. That's all.
I was gonna say that makes you the better Superpowers fan.
Yeah, I guess it
when you
kind of
got-
does. Hey.
Yeah, that's a flex all day. You know. Yeah.
You don't have to tell people that it's a repro. No one would know.
Well,
Wow.
oh, I should be that guy.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah. Why are you?
Here's my real cyborg, 100%
Wow, Ryan,
real.
Here's my real cyborg, and here's all my real weapons from the vintage Star Wars collection.
Craig, you're just really running with the Judge Steve Harvey character, huh? You're
Yeah.
just becoming that Craig Goldberg.
Yeah, I like that.
version.
States at the beginning of the show, we're over it. We've moved on. He has not.
Really haven't. Okay, so speaking of superpowers, I had two things that came in the mail today, and I ordered them off Amazon at like 2 a.m, and they came today, which was great. Yes, at DJackets85. Ryan, you've already showed these things off, so I'll go quick. But
Yep.
I did get the Wonder Woman Invisible Jet.
Oh, that's a
cool.
good one.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah,
I didn't even know it was out.
same day shipping on Amazon was great.
Wow.
And then I got the McFarlane Superpowers Batmobile.
Oh,
Super stoked about this. I have a Robin coming tomorrow, and then that'll complete this wave. But I cannot. This thing is awesome. It's
Do you
25
have,
bucks, 30 bucks.
Black Mana already too?
I don't have Black Mana now.
Okay.
I need that. So got those. And then I've got a really weird smattering of stuff. So let me just go fairly quickly. First of all, for Ahsoka Day, I did get the Book of Boba Fett Tusken Warrior,
Mhm.
which
Timely.
I
Very
called
timely.
yeah, very timely, brand new. Show ended 2 years ago. Ryan, Mad Hatter, I gotta tell you, I don't know how your friends are. My friends pick up the phone when I call. Jake's always there for me. I'm in Target, middle of the day. Beep, boop, do, 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 do. Ryan, hey, does this Tusken Warrior also come with the Tusken Warrior 4-pack that is available on Hasbro Pulse? He gives me a history lesson on Tusken Warrior. All the information that I needed. It was fucking awesome. So I got that. Let's see. Got a couple wrestling figures.
That's why I don't have friends, by the way.
Because they call you.
I call on one information. I've got WWE Elite Brother Love.
Oh, nice
Had to
pickup.
get
Oh, that's
Brother Love.
That's a nice pickup.
God, he's probably playing some good backstage politics right now.
Oh, he is. He very much is.
Is he dead? I don't.
No,
No.
he's Bruce Pritchard, very much. He's still a top executive at WWE.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he
I
left
gotta
for a
grab
long time. But then
Okay.
he came out.
So you left New York. Now you're in LA, and you forgot all about the Fed. I thought it was supposed to be like in your blood, like the McMahon, federation.
And then Ryan and Jake saw this yesterday. I was filming my purchases at Walmart, which were a Coke Zero, a ton of medicine at the very bottom.
Oh,
This is figure of the year. This is
Wow.
Stop putting Hulk Hogan's on figure of the year. Like, stop it.
It's
No more.
Hulk Hogan figure of the. There's a whole
it's a
section
category,
just
the
for
Hulk Hogan
Hogan's.
figure of the year.
Yeah.
Could you imagine something more dumb than what I'm holding? This is awesome. Look at those eyes.
I feel like I can hear that figure.
That's a good like.
brother. I got in the car. I was blasting all the
Is-
versions of Real American I could find on Spotify.
Is
I
that
like it.
is that Hulk Hogan from when he had that TV? What was that TV show he had?
Thunder
Was
in
it?
Paradise?
Thunder in Paradise. Is that from
Paradise?
that? Why is
Oh
it
my
also-
god!
So I don't. It's a little bit before that. It was one of the Summer Slams where like he was going up against like I don't know the Middle East or something, and he had to prove how American he was. I mean, that's literally what they used to do. Like they
Yeah.
literally in
Middle East
1990 they had Sergeant Slaughter, literally a GI Joe, and they made him an Iraqi sympathizer as part of a storyline. Wrestling is stupid and bad for people, but I love it. So
That was all real.
Yeah, it is
Mr. Hogan.
real.
last couple things, guys. I found. Oh, I should have done this earlier. I got the McFarlane Batman
Okay.
66 Batgirl.
Nice.
So I
Awesome.
can finally.
Finally, they let you leave the store with it.
Finally, yeah. They had it register locked,
They carded him.
and I was like, "Hey, why are they putting register dates on figures based on shows that came out 60 years ago?" Like, spoiler alert: we know Batgirl was on the Batman show. But anyways, and then the last thing was actually sent to us by a company, and y'all know we shill every second of the day.
Heroes and a half shill.
Turtle Lair, Sewer Lair. This is a company I'm not that familiar with. They are called Super Impulse. They make a bunch of novelty items, and I think they're getting into toys. And they sent me an email, said, "You want to check out our new line? It's called 3.75." And I was like, sounds like something I would like. I opened the box, and look what I got. Check this out.
Ooh.
Whoa.
This is
Oh,
a
nice.
little, it's like a reaction size. It's pretty big. It's articulated.
That's not action. Yeah.
And it says 3.75, but I think it's a little taller than that. But it's got some
Are you sure that's just
articulation.
not the brand is just called 3.75.
Well, I mean, it says 3.75 inches right there.
Oh,
So
well, measure
yeah.
it.
and
Now
now
let's get out the ruler.
ruler, please.
What's
So
the
we've-
cross sell on it on the back?
Well, it's not even a cross sell. It's got a little cutout background. So
Okay.
you can punch it out and have the South Park background, and they have this is wave one of all of them in their pajamas. The second one was Kyle.
I like those.
They're-
I
they're-
really like those.
Is,
Good.
is Cartman Bra in the chat tonight?
Yeah, where's
Usually
Cartman,
Cartman's
bro?
in the chat.
I mean, these are pretty well designed.
Yeah, I love those.
I
a lot.
like
yeah,
'em.
those are great.
So check them out. I'm gonna do like an unboxing or something, but these are
Are you sure those were
Yes.
for you and not for Jacob? Is there a
Super
note in there?
Impulse.
He
That said
intercepted
these
them.
are for Craig.
Possible.
But they
It's
also
possible.
listen. They sent me 2 more figures that they also just released.
Oh, who could it be?
Is it Stan and Kyle?
It's not.
The other two kids.
It's these guys.
Oh my God, that's great.
Whoa.
So, I've got the Super 7 Reaction Beavis and Buttheads. These look pretty on par with those. They're a little smaller. But yeah, Beavis and Butthead.
Okay,
That's
so
awesome.
I'm probably gonna buy those.
Yeah, check out Super
Yeah.
Impulse.
What
Those
are they
are
called?
awesome.
Super Impulse? Okay.
Super Impulse. Yeah, we should maybe go to their website, see what else they got.
Yeah. I got a
Sure.
super impulse to buy that. Huh, guys? Huh?
We're influencers. Yes, we are. Here, let's let's pull up their website real quick, and then we'll
Yeah.
Super Impulse Toys.
Super Impulse, you're on notice.
So
We're gonna be super honest.
So yeah, it looks like this is their first.
They've already sent us the free stuff.
Yeah.
Rip 'em apart.
Not impressed.
You are
Yeah.
powerless for whatever happens next.
So this is their. So if you go to like our brands, they have a bunch of like weird stuff. Like,
What's a pop tater?
should we find out?
Pet rock.
Oh,
Oh,
is that
it's
a
like-
Chucky Pop Tater? Interesting.
It's like potato heads. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like Ramen Toys made Mr. Potato Head.
Yes.
So yeah, they've got some weird stuff, but they've got some licenses and Pet Rock.
I'm bringing it back. All right.
They're bringing it back, man.
Cool.
Hopefully
Guys, you know
this
what
company
kids
will
have
be
been
at,
missing. You know what the toy aisle's missing? Pet rocks.
You would think that they wouldn't hide the ball, just show the Beavis and Butthead South Park right away.
right.
As soon as
Yeah.
you get to the site. You
Right.
gotta look for these.
So yeah, these are cool. They
These
did
are
a good
really
job on
nice.
these. These are great. So yeah, I'm and then you got Stan with the Terrence and Phillips shirt. I'm gonna buy the other two. I want the whole set. It's awesome.
I like 'em.
If they make
Okay.
Randy Martin, I'll get that.
Oh, dude, you need
Randy.
Randy.
Randy
hey,
Darsh.
thank you guys for being here. By the way, there's a lot of people watching tonight. We appreciate that.
What's up, everyone?
So okay, Jacob, this isn't a
Yes.
pickup, but this is pretty cool.
Yes. I woke up this morning to a notification on Instagram. I don't know if you want to pull the pictures up. It's from Barbaric Pixel on Instagram, which makes really cool stuff, just like 3D, designs of renders of characters and stuff. Really cool stuff. But I just woke up to a notification that I was tagged in, and I don't know if you got it, Craig, to pull it up.
I'm dude. My shit is.
Oh, you're
messed
trying.
up tonight. I'm
Okay.
trying.
Well, the
Just give me a
story
second.
means nothing without the pictures, so I don't.
I might have to have Ryan throw it up.
Oh, throw it
'Cause-
up.
I can do it.
It's
I
in
got
the
it
chat.
I got it. I
Oh,
figured
Craig's
a work
got it.
around. I figured
Craig's
a
got
workaround.
it.
All right, so check this out. Can we all see that?
Yeah.
So he made Jacob Walsh as a Godzilla. Like, there's no other way to put it.
Yeah. He just says, I watch YHS podcast, Toy Anxiety, YHS on Monster Island. Jacob is one of the hosts and really digs Godzilla. I thought it would be fun to see what he'd look like as a vinyl Godzilla figure.
Oh shit! He made that as a main post. That is awesome.
I need this toy.
Yeah, we need somebody to make this.
Who can make me this? Tony Taylor.
I want him
Um,
to do your actual body and then come with Garfield.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I
no,
love
really,
this.
I was really happy.
you,
to
you
see
got
it.
you got to get your hands on this. This is
I need it.
this is
Walshzilla.
awesome. I would display that proudly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That was it. I woke up in the
Yeah.
morning. It was the first thing I saw, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" And then I was going to show Jake, but I was like, "Oh,
Me too. And I thought it was the first thing I saw, and I thought I was still dreaming. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm having a weird dream right now." I was
I
like,
had
"Oh
a
no, it's
dream.
real."
one of these toy guys made me a Godzilla. It was real."
I'm having my head on a Godzilla dream.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see.
awesome.
Flash says we need a Judge Steve Harvey courtroom set. Jay and Craig action figures. No, well, you get the courtroom, but none of the chairs, and it's $300.
Wow.
Stretch goals.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's some unlockable tiers.
Craig's fighting NECA now. He's
No,
like,
I'm
we're
not.
best friends with NECA now, just like that. Craig's,
Hey, should we get into it? Should we briefly touch on it last week? I mean, we should just get into it a little bit.
sure.
What everyone's talking about. I mean,
Yeah.
trying to stay on point here.
Okay, start us off.
So NECA announced the pre-sale for the Sewer Lair cartoon diorama play set, whatever you want to call it. And they've been teasing this for a long time. And collectively, the toy collecting world said, hold on. Why is this $300? So, Mad Hatter, you're the guest. So, what does this actually come with? Does it come with everything pictured here?
Well, if you go down, there's a that white photo, and it shows everything it comes with. And I believe there you go. So there's no TV. I know they show the TV in a lot of the shots, but you get the couch, you get a rug, you get a chair, and then you get some tchotchkes there. You get some little tables. You get painting with 3 dragon head that I never got. I never knew what that was about.
Okay.
And then some lamps and an exit sign, and one way. You get a one-way sign. Okay. And yeah, you fill up your layer with all that stuff.
Okay. And we've all seen this in person at Comic-Con and all that kind of stuff.
Indeed.
So before we talk about price point and all that, do you what is your impression of this prior to the on sale? Were you're going to get it? You liked it?
I liked it. I said I was all in. Okay. Because I never imagined no matter what Dole says, I was all in because I never imagined what would come. I saw it. I saw it last year at San Diego Comic-Con, and last year they actually had the living room and the kitchen and the lab. They had the whole thing. Very impressive, by the way, when it's all with the stuff together. Mm-hmm. This year, it was just the living room. Now, I will say that reveal, or not, it was not technically a reveal, but that showing got overshadowed by lots of stuff that was there. There was a giant fuck-off Krang literally 4 inches above it. So everybody's talking
Official
about
name.
giant Krang.
Yep.
Everybody's talking about Leatherhead. Everybody's talking about Rat King and this and that. But in the back of my mind, I was always like, sewer layer. You know what I mean? And then came, now we are in Layer Gate. After the price reveal, we are in this mode where there's lots of conflict. And the people, look, I know enough to know that a lot of times you get like vocal minority. You get the loud vocal minority. But I think this is different. This feels like it's different. This feels like there is an outcry. There's lots of opinions, including my own.
What did you think it was going to? What did you assume the price point was going to be?
When I first saw it, I thought, call it erroneous, but I thought it was going to be 200. I was like, 200 it smells right. I've been collecting toys all my life. I was like, this smells
like 200.
This smells like a $200 toy. Then there were some rumblings about 250. I still went ouch, but I was like, 250, maybe all in. I don't even hit the 300 mark. I make thousands of dollars off my channel a month, so so I can easily write that. No, that's a joke. I could easily write that off, right? But then at the 300 price point, I was like, this is it feels like a reach is what I'm gonna say. So my what's the 5 stages of grief? I'm still going through all that, but it $200 was the first. I will admit that was the first price that I thought. I was like, this probably, and you know why? Because and I know I'm getting fucking long-winded, so you tell me to shut up. But the van was 250. So I was like, if the van is 250 with all in the engineering and all that sexy stuff that Dole and I like, I was like, then it doesn't have to be. Then it cannot be more than the van. There's no way it can be more than the van. Just based on sight, I'm using my own toy expert eyes. But
hey, Jake.
Well, that toy expert eyes doesn't hold up in court, I don't think. But I'm not.
Well, I've been to court. Jake, listen. I've been saying all week, don't hate the layer, hate the game. You know. Just kidding. Just made that up just now. Jacob, where are you at on this?
What? How much does the street dioramas cost?
The street diorama was $125. Somebody reminded me. There are two. There is the realistic street diorama, and then there's the cartoon street diorama. I don't know if there was a price difference. Somebody in the chat will probably know, but I feel it's like at the 125, 135 area.
Yeah, I know those don't come with a bunch of couches and tables and shit, but I kind of thought these were going to be priced probably pretty comparable to the street dioramas.
Yes,
yeah. But these, I was never going to buy this anyway, just because it's not what I collect. But
I will say, just to your point, Jacob, the street diorama, because I'm looking at it, does come with some stuff. I mean, it had a fire hydrant, which is all new tooling.
That tower,
it had a tower. There's a radio tower. It's a pretty in-depth fucking radio tower. And then I feel like there were some odds and ends as well. Right. I'm not remembering it, but yeah.
Well, that's what I thought it was going to be, was pretty close, because it seems like it's got to be close to the same amount of tooling and size and everything. So that's what I was expecting.
Part of they've repainted the street diorama 3 or 4 different times. They've gotten a lot of use out of it. I wonder if part of maybe this. Well, I'm assuming they would be using the same molds here for the other rooms. I don't know. Ryan, where are you on this?
I'm really tired of people being poor. I'm just not.
So am I.
God damn you.
No.
He's talking about me.
I'm talking about all of us. We're all in that boat right now. And
I mean, we're all buying $300 hot toys half the time.
Like, I know, right? I'm getting a HasLab next month.
Yeah, but I can only afford one at a time.
You're right? Like, oh my God. But it's, I don't know where I stand on this, because yes, I do think this was way more than I was expecting. I'm not even getting this, and I was still sticker shock.
Oh, but look how good that looks with
right? Like it
looks
again,
good.
put it all together. It looks,
no doubt about it.
Yeah, right. Like
sorry.
But yeah, no, the sticker shock, it's real on this. It's really unfortunate because this looks super cool. And what's really funny is that, like, what was it? Even when Hatter did his stream on this, people started sending him money, being like, "Oh, here's some money, go get it." And it's funny, because a week before that, Mega J Retro, he did a video on, I gotta sell my collection. And people were like DMing me and being like, "Hey, we should all put money together so we can get the Cat's Lair." I'm like, fuck off. How about send me some money so I can pay for this ghost?
Don't. Did you get that message too? Somebody was like, "Hey, send money to Mega J to get
the most Ghostbusters community thing I've ever heard.
I was
hey, man, this guy's Ecto... This guy's Ecto broke down. He needs to make it to a parade this week, and we send him some money. I'm not the one who told you to turn your 2004 Chevy Cavalier to an Ecto 1. Not my problem.
So I was waiting for another message being like, Hatter can't get that sewer lair. We should all pitch in money and get it. Like, no.
Well,
he can't get it. We are all sailing the same ship of picking and choosing and being strategic, and not just with money, but with space.
Yeah.
Right? Like, all of this
also,
shit. I know that's part of the topic of what we're talking about. Was like,
I
think we can't afford all this shit.
I'm gonna take a. Okay, keep going.
Also, to be fair, to be fair, if it was worth the price, especially somebody like me, I'll get it. You know what I mean? I'll squeeze it out. It's not even. Dude, I got a fucking, again, this is not a flex, but that Cat's Lair to me was like a once in a lifetime thing. I got the Cat's Lair. Okay. And that's double the price. It's the value. That's why everybody who's like, you're too poor and this and that. It's like, it's just a value. And I know, Dole, you're making a joke, but it's like, there are people that are like, they associate like, well, if you don't have the money, it's like, it's not about, I don't have the money. It's right. I don't see I could also.
You have to be able to see the value in it.
Exactly. I can pay $50 for a Pizza Hut pizza, but I don't think it's worth $50.
Hey, that is the price when you DoorDash it.
That is true. That's true.
It's like, no, you're right. Papa John's last night. It was $78.
And that's kind of my bottom line too. It's like the price has to match the product.
Yeah. So here's the thing. 100%. I want to take a little bit of a different angle. First of all, part of my feelings on all of this is that there's a baseline level of everything's expensive right now, like in the world. It's expensive
Yes.
to live. It's expensive to eat. People say milk and eggs are expensive. I believe them. I don't buy those things. I mean, I
Yeah.
bought them. I just don't know
It's
the
not
price.
processed. Why would you eat it?
I just don't know the price. I'm just saying it's expensive to live, Mr. Reinberg. And I think it's like,
Fucking dull.
the thing is, he'll keep you on your toes. Hey, I will not end this stream and delay your Ahsoka viewing. We will go
Yeah.
all night. No, but for real, I think there's part of the issue, if you want to call it issues, there's so much available. And we are this group, this specific, first time ever in history, group of people all around the same age who had the entire 1980s and 90s and everything we love sold to us through commercials and through entertainment. And we are literally brainwashed. We might be the only generation to ever go through this. So much to where we now are spending, we're literally, how many of your parents' friends don't have kids? Hatter has a kids, or one or couple of them, I don't know. Some.
I got one.
One.
You got one.
None of us
That I
have
know
kids.
of. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right.
Good work.
We're
Are
literally
you saying you
choosing
have other kids you don't know about?
next time on Toy Anxiety.
Yeah.
Hold on. What I'm saying
Steve
is,
Harvey.
right. What I'm saying is, we are spending all of our expendable income on toys and collectibles and memories of our childhood, and all of these companies are seeing like, hey, they're willing to spend $400 on a ship or $600 on a cat slayer. I think a lot of it is trial and error. NEC is a company; it's a for-profit company. At some point, they assessed everything in the marketplace and everything in their catalog and what was coming, and thought, we think we can charge $300 for this. And whether or not that is true, we might not know, because they're not going to come out and say,
Right.
hey, looks like the only thing that matters is sales. If they're selling a ton of them, then this is all kind of rendered like this is just like us giving our opinions and stuff. I do think, though, because there is so much out there from all of these different companies, we could talk about some of the stuff that was revealed this week, that new Stay Puft. There's all these amazing hot toys. A lot of it is just kind of picking your battles, like picking what you want and what the value is. Like, I don't personally feel like 300 is so egregious, because I thought it was going to be 250. I really did, just looking at it, because it is big. It's got some heft to it. But I don't know. But I do understand people getting upset. I think my issue is people get upset about everything. So if this is one of the first times in a while where there's some like actual discussion to be had, you're still kind of having to filter through people freaking out who were never going to buy it in the first place. They would have been having the same. If it was $199, they might have said the same thing. But anyways, I'm not collecting the animated line as a completist anymore, so I'm excited to get the van, but this is a pass for me.
Why, dude? You're like 5 figures away from being a completist.
No, I
not
sold a
anymore.
bunch. I sold a bunch.
Wow.
It's too much.
I do think too that one of the things with this that kind of came out of a lot of the talk back is there is a perceived simplicity to this. People are now calling it the shoebox. That's the fun thing that people refer, and I think I've called it that too, because
I think you actually coined the term.
I may have coined the term. I am I am not in denial that I am on the front lines of this crusade here.
You're like that guy. What's that guy from that movie?
the
Mel
dude
Gibson?
from the fucking William Hall.
Braveheart. You're like
Yeah.
That was
Braveheart.
such a funny. That was what you just said. Yeah, some people are calling it a shoebox, and Ryan's like, "Yeah, you." calling it that.
Some
Are we saying that I'm not some people? I'm.
you're some people.
I also think there is with the sewer layer, you can blame it on toy photographers, but and it's very similar with Jurassic Park. There have been lots of customizers that have been making Jurassic Park gates and sewer layers for a long time. And I think a lot of people feel like they've seen these before. They've seen these in the custom world. They've seen these. And this is also it's a pretty accessible item if you need if you needed somebody to make one, or if you needed to kind of go on your own or print one, versus like the giant Krang or an action figure or the turtle fan. So I think that affects people too. That's why, like, if the turtle van is out of your price range, I think you make it work, because where the fuck are you going to get a turtle van? But like, this is one of those where I'm hearing a lot of people going, I'm going to make one. And I think with something like this, that's part of the issue, is that they feel like I can make one of these, or I can get somebody to make one of these, because it's at least ostensibly a simple kind of shoebox.
Are you in the party wagon group on Facebook?
I love the Party Wagon Facebook group. I'm there. I'm there pretty frequently, but
I like that group.
I know all the guys from there.
We
can shit on them though. It's okay.
No. The group is awesome. No. The group is awesome. And is it Gary that runs it? Like
Gary Dolan. My guy Gary Dolan.
Gary D. We'll have him.
We're not related.
Great group. Tons of members. Very well moderated. They don't put up with the bullshit. But there are a lot of dudes in there going, I can make my own, and they're just posting like literally shoeboxes. Like there's a lot of people that can't make their own. For every guy that can make their own,
they cannot. I will say, somebody in the chat say 90% and 98% of people, most people that will try to make their own will fail miserably, and we'll all laugh at them. Okay, but
I can't wait.
But the sentiment is clear. There is a perceived simplicity to this, and like when I look at Cat's Lair, I go, that's a $650 item. Holy shit! I almost feel like it's a steal for $650.
Well, there's so much detail in it, right? Like even when you look at the armory,
there's rooms. It doesn't. I'm just trying to figure it out in my head. How do two of these layers equal? I mean, that's $650, so it's not 300 plus 300. But how do the two of these rooms equal what that? You all saw that Cat's Lair. It is a fucking thing of beauty, and I don't. That I'm trying to reconcile it.
How much is the accessory pack with the TV?
The accessory pack with TV is $60. I believe it's $60.
So there you go. So if you want this, what you're seeing on the screen, that's $360.
Yeah, that's
there
another.
You go.
$360 before taxes and shipping for a total of about $440. Right,
but you're still there's still obviously shipping on the Cat's Lair.
No, it comes free. No, yeah, you're right. It's $100, $750. Cat's Lair, $750 to your door.
Cat's Lair, you got to pick up from Kyle's house.
Right. So again, if you're gonna buy 2 layers plus the accessory set, that's your Cat's Lair. Right?
Yes.
If not more. $10 more.
Yeah. My math sucks, but yeah, sure.
Crazy.
I just want to know how well it's. I wish I could see, like, because somebody in the chat earlier asked, like, if this was a limited item and it sold out the first day, people wouldn't be complaining about the price. Everybody would be complaining that it wasn't available. So they're making it available. It's like you got to pick are we going to complain about price, or are we going to complain about availability and selling out, or whatever? Both. We're going to complain about it.
Make them affordable.
I complain about anything I can complain about.
Make them affordable and make them available.
Any final thoughts on
money
this
on the
before
table here?
We move on.
It's such a weird thing. It's such a weird thing, and I think also part of it is like $300 objectively is a lot of money, but also like I bought a golem last week that has a dick on it, and it was almost as much as this. And
well, because you got the deluxe with the dick.
I got the deluxe, dick golem, but it's I think the biggest issue is just the fact that the price doesn't make sense with NECA's other stuff.
Yeah,
if it just came out, it was $300, you'd be like, okay. But yeah, it's the fact that the turtle van is cheaper. What did you say, Ryan? I missed it.
I said if this had a penis, I'd pay $300.
If this had a dick, yeah. Are those? Never mind. Was that a glory hole?
Oh. Is that? Hey, someone ordered this pizza with extra sausage.
Oh,
yeah. I will say, if this is the last word that I'll have on this is that yes, people complain. it is true. We as toy collectors complain, but sometimes the complaints are founded. They are coming from a place that might make sense. And it's hard because 90% of the time it's not. 90% of the time it's complaints about nothing. But I have sneaking suspicion that this is the time that it might just be legit.
It's weird because let's get it. I don't think he'll answer it. I think like the whole thing is like consumers have you're a consumer. You have the right. It's usually like you either buy the thing or you don't. But toy collecting is you don't buy it, but then you tell every human being you've ever met about why you're not buying it and why you're taking it personally. But that's part of what we do. Like,
you know what? I want everyone to go after you're done here. Before you watch Ahsoka, you all have to go to Hatter's channel.
Yes,
because you're talking about people that about calling people and telling them that they bought something. You have to watch the video where he calls his mom to tell him he bought a cat's lair. It is the most sweetest thing I've ever watched. It is so cute and it's so funny. I love that video. It's
all real, by the way.
Yes.
Was she stoked?
You could tell.
My mom was. Spoiler, was not stoked. She's a very Middle Eastern. She's a Middle Eastern woman, and she, does not understand. She tries to understand, but she when you tell her I paid $750 for a plastic cat house,
right?
The reaction is it's not pride. It's
same thing with my family. They don't like when I buy stuff either.
Well, there you go. Yeah,
they're not Middle Eastern. We're the other. We're the Magneto version.
You're the Magneto Jews. Okay.
You're not the Kitty Pryde. You're the Magneto.
We're the European ones.
There's the Ashkenazis.
We're the Transylvania ones. Where
the Transylvanian. Yeah.
My grandparents'
I can do a whole dissertation.
My grandparents' parents were first cousins.
Craig, you're a vampire?
I'm more vampire than any actual religion. So
only Christian blood, though.
Yes.
Which I get what you're putting down.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Running everything.
We'll let's see here. I have it here somewhere. Yes. This was big news this week. Here it is. She's not here to celebrate, but there it is. Steve Harvey confirms Abby's going to heaven. Quote,
wait.
She is so damn sick and tired of you with these stories.
I love her.
I've seen this. I've seen this 5 times and just noticed Baby Billy's in it.
No, I added Baby Billy on a recent update. There'll be a payday. Hallelujah.
Jesus does not look pleased.
He's not happy. Jesus does not like that Steve Harvey is saving people on his behalf.
Yeah, he's been through a lot, and this is upsetting him. So,
by the way, Jesus taking that Egon without the card.
That's my favorite part, is the hands exchanging the Egon.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We'll put this out as a print
banner.
Yeah, we'll put that out. I'm just happy for Ab. Like, that's a win. She needed a win. So, anyways, okay. Let's Davey says, is there a different heaven for Jewish people? Yeah, we ours is
it's kosher.
It's down. We go down.
So,
we go to the
there's no guilt in our heaven.
Anyways.
Not allowed.
Oh, there's no guilt in our heaven. That's just a funny fucking thing to say. Okay. Let's talk. I want to talk about this. If there's any other topics you guys wanted to cover. Yes. You guys are great. If there's any other topics we want to cover, we can get to some stuff. But I wanted to share. We got to talk our Ghostbusters here. So I want to talk about the Stay Puft here. I know.
Yeah, let's do it.
I know that there's it's very controversial.
Get this out of the way.
Okay, so Star Ace, which is Jake, give me a little background on Star Ace first.
Star Ace is they do like vinyl figures. Their bigger company is X Plus, which does a lot of kaiju, a lot of Godzilla stuff. Really, really high end kaiju, big figures, and they're known for being like 100% on their like sculpts, like looking. I have X Plus Godzilla stuff that looks like it was used in the movie. The stuff looks so good. All that Harryhausen stuff that I've showed off on here, that's all Star Ace. They put out really, really great stuff, which is why I was really, really excited when I found out they were doing Ghostbusters, because usually their sculpts are spot on.
Right. Okay. So this is a 12-inch vinyl Stay Puft statue. Hey, Mad Hatter, where are you in the world of Ghostbusters? Are you a fan? Do you dabble? Not-
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you grew up, in our age range, you got to be a Ghostbusters fan. I am a completely committed to the cartoon and the first movie. Then I taper off a little bit. Second movie, I saw the second movie at a dollar theater when I was a kid, and it was a pretty traumatizing experience. And so I don't love the second film, but the first one I think is a fucking masterpiece. And I'm big into the cartoon as we all were. And this thing is beautiful. This is such a hard character to get right. I feel
Sure.
I was excited to. I'm glad you guys talked about this, because I saw this on BBTS. I don't know where I saw it, but I never heard of this company, so I'm glad you guys are going over this.
Yeah, Jake, I think it's a good starting point.
Yeah.
Why, as an artist, why is Stay Puft so hard to capture his likeness?
Oh, well, I think it's because it's so simple. You know what I mean? I think it's such a simple thing that it messes with you, and that any kind of anything out of proportion just makes it look wrong. And it's so weird.
Mhm.
Like, the Stay Puft is one of those things where basically Diamond Select, I think, has been one of the only companies to really get the look right. I think this...
Hey, which is a crazy sentence that you
it's
just
a crazy
said.
sentence. Diamond Select is the only good.
I was going to say Diamond Select.
Yeah, Diamond
Yeah.
Select. Hey, the
Wow.
Diamond Select Stay Puft banks. They're piggy banks, and
Yeah.
they look great.
Right.
I think this with this head is almost perfect. I think this is so good. I love this. I'm gonna get this for sure. My only issue is with the other head.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Which I know it's been talked about in on some of the Ghostbuster pages, but what happened here was this is not a Stay Puft head. This is a mini Puft head. And if you have the Hasbro mini Puffs, this is one of the heads. So somebody, whoever was in charge of picking the sculpt or whatever, they did the wrong thing. This is a mini Puft head on a Stay Puft body, and it makes me so mad. This makes me so mad because I know if they would have done the like mean Stay Puft face, this would be a perfect toy. In my
Yeah.
book.
I want the mean head that's actually like squinting and screaming while he's on
The
fire.
one like right before he gets nuked. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's two versions of this 12-inch soft vinyl statue. This is a deluxe version that comes with the alternate head. And as Jake, you just pointed out, this is not from Ghostbusters. This is it's not like it's cute, but it's a mini Puft head. Specifically, it's the Hasbro mini Puft.
Like
plasma thing.
whenever this toy came up, I looked it up. You can find the exact head that they used for this, and
Yeah.
it's on a
Well, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna count on Ace from Ramen Toys to make the other heads, because that's what we do when we get what we don't. When we don't get what we want,
But look
if
how
we don't get what we want, we just get Ace to make it, and that's how
Yes,
it
we
works.
do. Thank
Right?
you.
That's how it works.
Dude, Ace from Ramen Toys, he goes to everybody's house the day after Christmas. He gives them what the kids really wanted.
Yeah.
I love it.
Santa Claus comes out Christmas
I
Eve,
love
then
it.
Christmas Day happens. Parents go back to work. Kids are still off school for Christmas vacation. Here comes Ace coming down the chimney
Yeah.
with sewer layers and
And he
engines
could
of
do that
vengeance.
because the shipping comes with the price.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Jacob, anything else on this?
No, I just wish we could. I wish we had I wish we knew someone over here at Star Ace so we could be like, hey guys, I know this was an accident. Just fix it before this
Just
toy
fix it.
comes out.
I mean,
got
because
time.
it would.
this company's probably small enough, right, that you could maybe make an appeal like that. I
It's
don't know.
possible. It's possible. I mean, I think they don't even know. Like they don't even
Right.
realize what they. Do
What's
you
the?
realize
Did you
what
guys
you've
mention
done?
Did you guys mention the price on this?
It's like 170, I think.
170, and it's 12 inches.
12
12
inches.
inches, yeah. In which 170, I was honestly surprised because that most Star Ace stuff that I have bought is sewer layer prices, you know. So I
Yeah.
was kind of surprised.
Is that like a new? That's gonna be like at car dealerships.
I like it.
Come on down to Gibson Toyota. You aren't going to be paying those sewer layer prices over here. There's slashing
Oh,
prices left and
It's
right.
like on There Will Be Blood when they're like, well, what are we going to charge him? And he's like, well, we're not going to give him quail prices.
So yeah, Chris Hill says, by the way, there's a lot of people watching. We appreciate everybody being here tonight.
X plus listens. Okay.
X plus listens. So yeah, let's collectively. I was just gonna say put it out into the universe, but fuck that. Let's actually send emails. No thoughts and layers on this one.
Nice emails.
Nice
Don't
Nice
be
email
jerk.
to X plus. Some would say X going to give it to you. They're going to give
Ooh,
you.
X
you-
plus.
No.
Give it to you. This
I
is
don't-
available, by the way. It's available now for pre-order, and
Yeah.
you can get it on Big Bad Toy Store if you want to pay a few bucks more. But I ordered directly from the site, and there you go.
Is it do you think this would have sold better as if it was a larger figure? So you can I'm thinking of, I used to have it. I sold it because the yellowing was so so
Yes.
extreme. The
Mattel.
Hasbro, the Mattel one. I'm wondering if, I don't know, that would have been a more desirable size, or I think, or do you think most people will be good with like the 12-inch version?
I mean, they've got the license. Maybe they'll do a bigger version.
Bigger to me, I would want it bigger, but I wonder if like this is a company that's used to doing kaiju and monsters from Ray Harryhausen movies. So I wonder if they're just trying to like test the waters and see if there's a want for it. I don't know, but I would want it bigger. Yeah.
Hey, Ab, we told everybody how you're going to heaven. She says she's gonna sleep easy tonight. So everybody says hi.
I miss you guys.
Yeah, she misses you guys. All right. Okay. So we're gonna wind down here. Let's talk about this. There's one more thing I want to show off. And Hatter, anything else you want to bring up, you're more than welcome to bring to the table. We're not gonna have extreme toy anxiety tonight. Ahsoka is it's on now. Thank you for everybody for being here. I figured everybody would be watching the new Star Wars, so we appreciate you guys being here. What we're gonna do, we don't have all the full details yet, but we are gonna do some kind of Patreon and YHS Toy Anxiety members only Ahsoka recap show every week, probably on Fridays.
Ooh.
And it's going to be Patreon only, and it's going to we're going to cover the show, but it's also going to have like a toy centric kind of spin to it, right?
Yeah, well, because we're gonna want to be talking about all the Ahsoka toys hitting the shelves, probably.
Yeah. When you walk into Target right now, it's like, whoa.
They're also making the Ahsoka Lair, I heard.
the Ahsoka sewer lair. Ryan, do you want to officially? Ryan and I have been back and forth, but do you want to officially announce the title of your Ahsoka after show?
Yes, it's going to be called Ahsoka to Mouth.
Yes.
That's what I think it should be called.
Yes, Ahsoka to
Yes.
mouth.
Because we're going to talk about Ahsoka from our mouth.
From our mouths. That's why we call it that.
It's clever, Dole. I like
Thank
it.
you.
Very clever.
Thank you.
I was against it till I remembered that it's a play on Rosario Dawson from Clerks 2. Ryan asked me if I could make a thumbnail with Ahsoka in the movies uniform. I said I could probably figure that out. So that'll probably be like Fridays starting this week. We'll let everybody know. It's going to be a fun 6 weeks of bonus content, and that's going to be good. Hey, speaking of Star Wars, there's one more thing I wanted to show, and I don't know if this is a re-release or brand new, but they posted about it today. Not Stay Puft. Check this out. We're talking about prices here.
Oh,
$700 for the Sand Trooper or the Dewback, but
That seems accurate, though.
what is it about Hot Toys that people have just accepted for 1/6 scale figures? You are paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like what
look
is
at
the?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever owned a hot
Hey,
toy?
You want to use your eyes?
This thing will be a massive eye-catching piece. If it is a Hot Toy scale.
If you're single when you buy this, you won't be single when you receive it.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, folks.
that's because you're gonna get tons of chicks.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a stormtrooper in the streets, but a sand trooper in the sheets.
That's right.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
Sand trooper in the sheets. I like
yeah.
it.
Which you know what that means? A nice
Yeah.
shoulder cauldron or whatever that fucking thing's called.
All right.
Mad Hatter, are you a Hot Toys guy at all? Do you get into this stuff?
I only have a few. My wife has technically both of the Hot Toys that I own. We have the Crow because she's a giant Crow fan, and that looks. I mean, you're not going to get a better likeness than that.
Right.
And then, funny enough, we have the Mandalorian Hot Toy with the one that has a little Grogu in the because I don't know how many they made, or how many.
It's like
versions.
the deluxe one with the pram and the.
Yeah, with the pram and all that. And I think that was the only Hot Toys are very tempting, especially when Sideshow used to have the booth at Comic-Con. Like I would look at them and I'd be like, oh my God, if if I collected Star Wars, which I'm a Star Wars fan, but it's dangerous for me. My fucking OCD, I'll get them all. But I would go straight, I think, into Hot Toys because like Hot Toys, they make I think just the best Star Wars stuff. But yeah, I stopped at that, and I think that's it. I don't think I have any other Hot Toys.
Okay. Jacob, when you see this, what do you feel inside?
a warm
Warm apple
feeling.
pie.
Yeah, no, I love. Yeah, does the Dewback's mouth open? I love this. This is really great. That thing's got to be huge. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want to see this in person. I don't know if this will be a buy for me. I have too many Hot Toys on pre-order as it is, but this is great.
I've got so many Batman Hot Toys on pre-order right now. Right, I've got Catwoman, Bane, Joker, the Christian Bale Armory, 2 different Keatons, and the fucking none of the payment plan and the Batmobile. Not one payment plan has started yet. I'm gonna have a really bad month coming up.
They're all gonna start at the same time.
Probably. Let's hope not.
Have they never made a Dewback? I don't know what I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm thinking of those old 12-inch Star Wars toys.
Yeah, they did for Power of the Force 12-inch.
All
They
right.
made the Dewback and a Tauntaun.
There's a Black Series Dewback that looks pretty good too.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, but it'll be beautiful. It'll be an eye-catching an eye-catching item there. I got my own sickness right now. I'm in the Mondo stuff. So I got that Mondo Battle Cat that's coming out. That thing is going to fucking take up endless space. I don't even know where that's going. So I'm good with my giant 12-inch mount that's about to show up and make me rethink my whole display. So
I'm getting that Rogue.
That Rogue.
That Rogue
whole
is
line.
mine. I need that Rogue.
That
It's
whole
happening.
line.
Yeah.
This is not a pickup, but I mean it's not a recent pickup. But I've yet to open this. Is this Jubilee? Because I'm all in on this.
God damn it!
um,
Right? Everyone's getting
Mondo-
these. Plus, I'm like talking to the Mondo guys all the time, so I'm just like I got itchy fingers on the keyboard. Just like
You got to
Dude,
do it.
ready to go.
Who's gonna make a better X-Men animated line than what Mondo is doing right
Well,
now?
even those
Like,
Spider-Man ones look so good, and
I know. I'm fucking worried.
I don't expect anyone to have who have watched the just last week I had I had Attack Peter and I had Alex on. Gotham City
Yeah.
tonight, and we just went down that road. And apparently, there's like even like they said, just wait till you actually see the symbiote Spider-Man. It's like it'll like when they actually show it. Same with Phantasm because they're doing that alternate torso.
I know the spoilers torso is gonna fucking bother me too. I was like, do I get two of the Phantasms and
Wrong one, sorry.
and no man, Mondo
thought
is
she was
killing
up
me.
there.
This Sabretooth is fucking wild.
I mean, like the crazy thing is like Jake, we've been following Mondo as a company for 10
Long
years.
time. Yeah.
And they have really pivoted to, you know, obviously they're still doing posters and records and stuff, but it seems like the high-end toys are
Yeah.
where
And
they're
what's
focused.
great about-
They've even upped their game within that because I don't know how you guys felt about like the first release He-Man and Skeletor. I thought they were okay, but I was able to pass on them. But in the last 2 years, they have just leapt in terms of the quality and the sculpts and this and that. And now they're making me, I feel like, do I go back and get their back catalog of shit or do I just, and it's $250 a pop, you know what I mean? So it's
Right.
not,
Yeah.
you know, so
Dude, one time, Jake, we were at a toy store and they had the Mondo Man-at-Arms and the Merman, like the older stuff. And I bought the Man-at-Arms, and it's the most mad Jake's ever been at me. He was like, why would you? 'Cause like, I'm not even that big of a He-Man guy, and Jake definitely isn't. And he's like, Merman's cool looking. This dude sucks. I was like, look at his mustache. He's cool, man. They're killing it. They're absolutely killing it.
But
Yeah.
what I love about these two, like, because I still love buying X-Men Marvel Legends, but they scratch a different itch than what
Yeah.
these ones do.
yeah, they do.
Right?
I
Like,
got-
where with
I
the
got that
Marvel Legends
Magneto.
gets me Uncanny X-Men 275 covers.
Yeah.
This again, these look better than the cartoon did.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jake.
They do. I was just saying, I got this, I picked up this Magneto at Comic-Con, and it's just making me want to go back and get all the other. I have none of the others, and it's like I need this Wolverine now.
Well,
Right.
did you get this Magneto or the Comic-Con exclusive was a little different? It was like metallic sheen on it, and I'm debating. I only mention it because I'm debating getting that one too because I'm fucking sick with Magneto.
Oh my god! Well, I got it. I got whatever one they had at Comic-Con. I didn't
If
realize
they
Okay.
gave
it's different.
Magneto like a candy apple shine
Yes.
on that helmet,
Yes, they did.
they did.
Yeah, no, they did.
Hold on.
The one that's
Hold on.
on
I'm
the
gonna grab
one that,
Jake's
that's
gonna
on
get
the
it.
screen is the regular version. Uh-oh.
Jake's
Where
gone.
This
Jake
is like-
left.
This is getting.
Dude,
Look at
toys
that.
rule. Just say that.
Yeah, man.
They really
Toys
do.
do rule.
All right, Jake, let's take a look at this guy. I'll make you big.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I
that's
do
the
see a
metallic
little-
sheen.
That's
Yeah.
the exclusive. That's
That
the
is.
exclusive, yeah. God damn the thought of you.
Yeah.
I might have to get this now.
I
Damn
am Magneto, master of magnet.
It's a beauty.
Yeah, he's
It
been through a
is.
lot too. Him and his family been through a lot, so it's just like,
Yeah, I know. Fucking throw him a bone, please.
yeah,
Yeah.
like guys, if he's angry, like there's a reason.
Yeah. All his anger and murder is justifiable.
yeah.
Clearly. Hey, before we get to like sad comments and stuff, I got to say, a lot of people watching. We appreciate you guys being here. The question that we posed tonight is enough. Amazing toys are everywhere. What's the problem? And I think we had some pretty good discussion tonight about all the stuff.
Problem is corporations and the government.
Well, obviously. That's the problem. I did want to go to the chat and highlight some stuff before we get to sad comments and all that. So, what I'm not going to put up doggos, but it made me laugh. So there you go. Davey says Jake's a better X-Men fan than Ryan.
Yeah.
So wow, fighting
Ryan.
words.
All right, Ryan.
Hey, my time has come. It was a good run.
Craig H says 1/6 scale is ridiculous. With that said, I've got most of the Motu from Mondo.
That's Craig's for you. Typical Craig behavior.
Classic Craig behavior. Jody says, "What's up? Nice to see you as well." Jeff says, "Just put away my Mondo She-Ra on He-Man. Cosmic Legions took the spot." it's very hard as a collector when you start having to put stuff in storage and rearrange. It's very stressful. It keeps me up at night.
It does. It's something
Um,
nothing's worse than waking up and going, I need to rearrange this.
Albert, how do you guys just leave toys boxed up on your desk for weeks or months at a time? It's a good question. I could give you the answer. Because we like buying them and anticipating them as much, if not more, than actually owning them and displaying them. Which leads me to the thumbnail that I was contemplating last week with Ryan, which is, are collectors actually very sick?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to talk about that one at some point. But I don't want to speak for everybody. Sometimes it takes me 2 months to open something. Well,
Sometimes I forget, and then sometimes I like to just get a big pile and spend a Saturday just opening everything.
Dude, that sounds.
So,
you order some food, put on a
Yeah,
movie,
dude.
just open
Yeah.
toys.
Get a
I like
taco
that.
or something.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake, you're living a good life over there. A couple more. Let's see. Anything else worth putting up? I mean, there's a lot of great comments tonight. You guys have been really great. So, Country Boy says my 3-year-old would learn to ride on that dewback. Yeah, got to train them young if they're gonna be cowboys.
Yeah.
Well, listen, guys, this has been a lot of fun. We're gonna get to sad comments. Mad Hatter, anything else that you want to get off your chest for your first time here on Toy Anxiety?
Guys, I got a lot of shit I want to get off my chest. Okay,
Yeah.
This is the time. This is the place.
This habit, I have a feeling it's slowly killing us all. Okay, I think it's all fun and games, but what's the price? What's the ultimate price that we're paying for this? Okay, it's with every
300 if you're a NECA fan.
Sorry, there's a giant truck outside. Yeah, $300. I don't know, guys. It's lots of stuff to contemplate right now. Big, heavy ticket items, and they all revolve around $300 somehow. I don't know. It became like the magic thing. You want a dragonfly, $300. You want it's a thing. So I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. Okay, I don't know where does the toy industry go. I have no idea. These are all just it's just things that plague me at night. Okay, so I don't have anywhere where I'm going with this. It's just
That's fine. I've been thinking about it a lot. Like,
yeah,
I actually think we're in a pretty massive generational bubble. And as I said on our State of Star Wars show the other night, if I were to ever participate in one of those Hasbro roundtable Q&As this week, if that were to be something that happened, one of the questions I'm going to ask is, what is Hasbro Star Wars doing to ensure that the children of today are the collectors of tomorrow? Because I don't want this to be the last. I don't want in 10 years to be like, adult collectibles are done. We're all just dying off or whatever. I don't know.
It's time for the Hasbro to end.
Yeah. Like, I want to know, like, or are we an anomaly?
Well, what could what happen with, like, let's say classic cars happen with toys? Like, there's still people that collect classic cars and they redo, and I always get like flyers, big classic car show, and there's lots of people there. Is there a way that this becomes almost kitschy to a younger generation, and then they take over? Could that be?
Sure. I mean, well, it's no. If you're a kid and you like Star Wars and you go to the toy store right now and you're excited about Ahsoka, there's no Ahsoka toys for you. There's just not. So they're not being ingrained with the collector mentality at a young age. But I mean, I was at a toy show last week that was G.I. Joe specifically, which I didn't know before going, 12-inch G.I. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about a dying.
That's
what's going to happen to all that stuff that there's still. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of 12-inch G.I. Joe parts. I'm like, we're going to the landfill soon. Nobody wants it. You're done. What if I said that to one of the dealers? You're done. It's over.
Pack it up.
I just think I think things do run their course. So I don't know. We will see. Well, listen, guys, this has been a lot of fun. We're going to get to sad comments right now. Our weekly segment where we scour the internet for the latest commentary on toys and action figures and give a voice to the voiceless. because not everybody can have. You can't just start a YouTube channel. I mean, you can, and that's all.
You can.
None of us were hired by YouTube to do what we do. We just do it. Jacob, what do we got tonight?
First one's from McFarlane.
Todd?
Todd?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
is back.
from Mr. Todd McFarlane. I think John Yerkeba might have wrote this.
Oh, I thought you actually thought. I thought for a second the sad comment was from Todd McFarlane.
Oh, I
That's
wish
what I
it
thought, too.
was. Oh, I wish it was.
He was like, modern comic artists don't know how to draw lines good like me. Okay, so this is from McFarlane on a specific post, or we just go with it?
No.
Okay. I'm sure it will reveal itself in the course of
Yeah.
this. All right. Sad comments, Jacob Walsh. Here we go. Cue the music.
Why can't you just give us a new Superman figure that looks good? Is it truly this difficult for you to make a good Superman figure? You were really close with the Page Puncher Superman. The body shape was perfect, but he was just too small. And of course, the colors were too dark, but it was close. If you aren't capable of doing these characters justice, then maybe somebody else should be doing them.
Wow. At first I was like, wait, there's 45 Supermans that came out this
Right.
week. But he's
I do want to say you have to understand my mindset when I wrote that comment. I was going through some shit. Okay, so I want to appreciate being outed. in this
Robin
way.
Toys, please make a good Superman for this guy.
Ramen Toys is the answer for everything, Dole. All right,
We were
You
gonna-
just don't know it yet.
we talked about Ramen Toys getting a category at the Jeffries called Best Head.
Best. Wow.
The Motu heads. Okay, Jacob, what's next?
This is a good one. This is my last one, but it's from Hasbro Pulse.
Ooh.
And it is
Ooh.
just somebody throwing a fit. So
That's what we like to see. All right, here we go.
Totally right.
Hasbro Pulse. Sad comment. Here we go.
Hasbro Pulse is corporate welfare. Hasbro owns 85% of the world's toy market, yet they want you to pay for development of products they own and will profit from off of your investment. This is, of course, with no guarantee that the item will be completed or shipped. Con men, pure and simple. Keep giving a publicly owned corporation your money, you dolts. Get out of my way on the floor and fly back home to your toys because we don't want you here in San Diego. Thanks.
What a reveal!
Wow.
The secret twist that it was a Comic-Con.
Wow. I like that dude speaks for San Diego. That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking cool.
We
Yeah.
don't want you. Hey, we don't want you in San Diego.
Yeah. City of 6 million people or whatever.
Dude, that guy's like
Man of Riverdale.
that guy's
Yeah.
like totally. He's like leaving Comic-Con doing the old "Who's coming with me?" Like, he's like,
The answer is nobody.
When's the last time you heard somebody call somebody adult?
adult, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Adult.
like
Adult.
those. I like those old timey,
Ryan Dole?
like those old timey.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a total cut down there.
yeah. I
Also,
like
listen, people have their woes and their complaints about crowdfunding, but just to fact check a little bit, you get your money back if it doesn't fund. No one's stealing your money. At least Hasbro's not. I can't speak for all these other Kickstarters and stuff, but so anyways, that was good. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a
Mr.
fun one.
Walsh. That was a good one.
Thank you.
We do that every week.
Yeah, speaking of Kickstarters, Hatter, get on it.
Yeah, plug something.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm trying. Oh yeah, plug. Everyone, look out for the Flipboard Kickstarter. I don't know when it's coming. It'll show up at some point. Okay, I need to get some approvals. I need to. We're gonna get it right. There's a figure. If people don't know, it's called Flipboard. Okay, I may have something to do with it. It's a Master Universe figure that flips shit to other people in Eternia, or well, not Eternia. I don't want to get in trouble with Mattel, but he lives in an Eternia-esque place, and he just makes everybody's life miserable because he just is flipping all of the precious jewels and items to them. So that figure might come out, but we're gonna set up a Kickstarter, and then once it's up, I'm gonna put the fucking bat signal, Thundercat signal to all of my YouTube friends, present company included, to put out the call, because I feel like everybody's house that wants a Flipboard needs a Flipboard. So I will let once that's up, probably in a month or so, I will let everybody know. And it is the running joke that doesn't die. It started as a joke, and if it makes it to its Kickstarter, it'll be just the most hilarious thing in the world that thing actually became a figure. So look out for the Flipboard Kickstarter.
I love it, because no matter what society you live in, whether it's reality or fantasy, there's somebody buying up all the goods, making a profit off them.
There you go.
It's just part of it.
It's very relatable.
And Patrick Gerard says, can we get let's see. No, I'm not getting lightning express. Can we get alternate heads for every toy tuber? Yeah, like a heads pack would be great.
Well, Dole knows who to call if we want those.
Best head.
It starts with ramen and ends with toy.
I got an ace in the hole.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute. Does Flipboard have a blowhole?
A blowhole?
Do dolphins have blowholes or just
because you're talking about that flipper
Greg's
movie.
trying to make a flipper joke.
Trying to make a fish joke.
Well, dolphins aren't fish; they're mammals.
That's true. That's the next the next Ninja Turtle flipper character. Well, the next flipper cow will be a Ninja Turtle dolphin.
Oh yeah, maybe you could just cover all the different.
Yeah, I'll just cover different lines. Just a dolphin that flips shit in the Ninja Turtle universe.
Sure. Cool.
Actually, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. I can see a flipper.
Hang it with Scratch.
We got two customers in this stream right here. So there we go.
All right, guys. Well, this was a lot of fun. Do not forget to tune in for the Ahsoka after show later this week. We'll be posting all the details for our members and our Patreons. And check out Mad Hatter's channel. Just search Mad Hatter toy reviews on YouTube, and you're gonna find them. You're gonna find
Search it out. You got to see this face though, because there's another fucking punk Mad Hatter that's out there that does like.
Hey, that's okay. There's a toy store in Arizona called Toy Anxiety.
So, is that?
Yeah, found that one out after the fact. But
we should, you know what? We should at some point, it'd be a fun video, collectively get together and just fucking ruin those people's businesses. Like maybe throw a Molotov cocktail right through. It'll just be like fun. Some violence. I mean,
I was just gonna trademark it and then sell.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, maybe
do the old-fashioned way.
That might be the better. That might be the better way to go.
Right.
Oh my god.
Either way, it'll be fun for everybody. Ryan Dole, Gotham City Tonight, Jacob Walsh, YHS on Monster Island.
Mm-hmm.
All of us. You guys have some podcasts. There's a lot going on. It's too much. It's too much. But we appreciate everybody's support. Abigail, she says she loves you.
Very nice.
And we will see everybody on the Flipboard side. Huh?
Nice.
You like that?
That was
I like
good.
it. Just snuck it on. It snuck it in.
Put it on. All right, everybody. Have a great week. Be safe.
Guys.
Buy a toy or don't. Do whatever you want.
This is where the fun begins.
Bye.
This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.